universally, the problem is some sort of fear. And that is totally rational, by the way. The idea of putting something out into the world and asking people to judge it, oh, okay, that's reasonable that's scary. Reasonable. In fact, I'm proud of you for being scared of that, because if you weren't, that would be a little crazy, right? But if we can just make the scary, the solution to scary is action. And so I like to make it a micro action, because micro actions are micro scary. You know what I mean? Like just micro action. What's interesting about any of these, like making it smaller things, is sometimes we think of those as flaws. Like the fact that my podcast is short, it's 2 to 12 minutes. It's every day, every weekday. And it's done on my phone. All of those are me dealing with my own fear. I don't want to schedule guests. I don't want to deal with the production quality. I don't want to deal with editing. I can't start a podcast. I really want to start a podcast. I can't. There's production and scheduling. And oh, okay, what if you did it without guests? Are you allowed to? Well, I guess so. Right? Well, geez, I don't want to take, well, okay, what if you did it shorter? Now, what's interesting is now the flaw has become the feature. In my life, the sketches are the greatest example. I only hand drew those because I didn't know how to use Adobe Illustrator. Like I literally downloaded Adobe Illustrator and tried. And I couldn't figure it out. So I was like, crap, I guess I'll just draw them with a Sharpie. These look terrible. That's all I got. Right? And now sometimes I hire illustrators to make them graphically designed. And when I release them, what do people say? I don't like those. Where are the hand drawn? So the flaw has become the feature. Greetings, Carl Richards here, and the clip you just watched was from the monthly chapter meeting of the Society of Advice. It's a thing we call the membership, and we got crazy with the sketches this time. What we explored this month was how to close the gap between our own personal values and our actions. You've got this thing you want to do. You desperately want to see it in the world, this thing that you care deeply about. And yet, you're not doing it. How do we close that gap? That's what we talked about. It's for real financial advisors who want to do work that matters and make sure it gets out in the world. And we would love to have you. For more information on the Society of Advice membership program, just make sure you grab the link below.